Dwyer Park FC, a men's Isle of Wight Saturday League Division 2 side. We're going to bring you all the highlights from all our League and Cup matches throughout the season. Our sponsors for this season are Ride Garage Limited. Our partners are Excite Competitions. Warning, bad language throughout the video. You have been warned. Please do not cry. And in today's game, our opening game of the season, we take on AFC Wootton at Steam Park at home on a 2 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday afternoon. Our team lineup for today is Kiz in the sticks, Wendy at right back, Big D and Holtz at centre back, Geordie at left back, Johnny right mid, Ad McKenna and Ad Clark centre mid, Zaki out on the left, Jensen and Markey up top. Making up the bench is Buzzer, who ain't seen all pre-season, that's why he's on the bench. 42-year-old Darren McNamara. And my favourite player in the world, my own family, my cousin, Sam Woodmore. Let's get into some bits that happened before the game.
Get your tits out, lads.
Welcome to the season, Nate.
Oh, mate.
You ready?
Yeah.
You up for it? You look
Yeah.
What do you think about this season then, kids? Good or You think we're going to win the league? We better stop all the fucking shots then.
Oh, we've attempted to do it.
There he is, the sexiest man in a high park kit. What size of your shirt you're wearing today, gents? Alright, mate, is it?
Yeah, I can show you if you want.
Yeah, go on then, yeah. You're going to fly away in this?
Fly away, mate.
Yeah, look, double XL on the skinny boy. CDM for the day then, Ad. What's your main focus?
To smash the fuck out of Harry Green.
Yeah, sweet.
What do you think the score's going to be?
What's he going to do?
4-0.
We got to start.
Oh, John, what do you think the score's going to be today?
4-0.
Boy, what do you think of the squad this season?
What, that squad there?
Yeah, Lemon.
They're a bunch of then, lads. Finally, we fucking got here an actual proper game of football. So, right, as you can see, we're all ready to go out for the game. Just had the final team talk, all the boys were ready. We went out to the pitch, the referee was there waiting. We was waiting on the pitch, full squad ready to go. And then Wootton's manager's come out of the change room and said that his boys that he had in the changing room, he had 9-10 players in there, I believe, maybe 8 or 9, but they were refusing to play the game. The other players didn't turn up for him on the day. They do have 46 players signed on. I looked on the Hampshire FA website, and how out of 46 players can't you raise one side for your opening game of the season when your reserve side hasn't even started their season yet is beyond fucking crazy. There were 7 of the Wootton players that wanted to play, and obviously we had 3 on the bench and me on the sideline as well. So what happened in the end is Wootton conceded the game before kick-off because they'd rather take a 0-0 loss than hammer in, which probably would have been anyway. Not bigging my boys up, but we're a decent side, and if they only had 8 or 9 players, they would have got tonked. So they decided to forfeit the game before kick-off. But they did have 7 players, like I said, that were willing to play still, and I had a full team kitted up, ready to go. Everything there, ready to start our season. It was a fucking joke and an embarrassment, really, and Dan knows that. We all know that. It's not Dan's fault, though. Dan's there working behind the scenes for his football club, trying to get these boys football, and when you've got so many players that won't commit to play football, it's a joke. 46 they had 9-10 players there, but yeah, so they forfeited the game. We'll get the points. We'll get a 0-0 win, I expect. But what happened was my 3 substitutes for the day kitted up for Wootton, and I went in goal for Wootton, and we had an hour friendly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you the highlights of that friendly. Not long-winded, just short clips of what happened, and can only apologise on our behalf that we didn't get a full game of football in this week. Hopefully we go again next week. We do have New Church next week, but let's get into this action and see what happened in this 1 hour friendly. Here we go then into today's action. We've got a 60-minute friendly here. Danny with a ball. running through on goal. Wooden player handballs it. It's a free kick in the 4th minute to Hyde Park. A couple of players who want to have a go at this. Marky looks keen. I think Zaki will grab the ball and have a first go. I'm building my wall as well with like a labourer with one hand. So Zaki that's going to step up then. Early doors in this one. Kells it around the wall into the bottom corner. I'm stood in the middle of the goal. I ain't diving on concrete for another team, guys. Come on. Wooten on the attack now. Looks like a Hyde Park throw actually. Yeah, Hyde Park throw. Played into Holtz. Heavy touch by Holtz. Holtz pushes their player in the back. Ref gives a penalty to Wooten. So it's a chance to even up the scores here. It was a soft one from the ref. But the ref knows we're only playing a friendly. So maybe he's a bit lenient with his decisions here. Wooten player's going to step up and take the penalty against Kizza. The reason I'm only bringing you the goal highlights from this game is because it weren't played at full pace. Our boys were deflated and didn't really have much oomph behind them because obviously getting let down before 5 minutes before you meant to start your season because the other team didn't have enough players is a dreadful situation to be in. Wooten player steps up. Slots it past Kizza. That's 1-1 in the 11th minute. We're going back to the middle here. The 7 Wooten players that played in good spirits though. It's a ball back to the keeper here from Kizza in the 14th minute. It's a lovely lofted ball into the middle of the park for Zaki to pick up. Loads of space and time to turn on it. One slotted ball through to Marky. I've come out. Marky skips past me. Puts it in an empty net. It's 2-1 Hyde Park. Good finish there by Marky. Good little bit of play through the middle there by Zaki. Lovely to see. We're into the second half now. 47 minutes on the clock. Johnny Robjant over that side with a long throw. He's going to deliver a Rory Delap style into the box again. Had about 10 of these to deal with in the afternoon. I didn't like him coming at me. It's off Marky's head. It's a great header into the back of the net. 3-1 Hyde Park. 12 minutes to go now. I think I'm just going to boot the ball out here, yeah, from a goal kick. It's cut out there by Ad. It's a flick there by Marky. Flick from Sandwich through to Marky. Defender's come round. He's handballed it. Proper elbowed it out of the way. Referee made the decision. It's a penalty to Hyde Park. Now, Zaki will take our penalties when it matters in the season until he misses. As the gaffer, I'll give someone a chance until they miss. They miss one and I'll pull them off them. So Zaki will be our penalty taker this season. But Ad McKenna wanted to make me look like an idiot. So he's going to step up and take the penalty for Hyde Park. Do appreciate everybody watching the video. If you ain't hit the like and subscribe button, do it now. Another ball on the pitch there. Wendy's going to run and kick it off. I think we're retrieving a ball from a mile away on the other pitch, yeah. Don't know who that was receiving it. Johnny Robjant, yeah, gives it to Ad. Ad's going to put it on the spot. This is the last bit of action of this game. Like I said, Dan was devastated on the day. He tries his best to get his club together, get the players to the game. Had to put the ball on the spot for the penalty. I'm going to try and read him. I've whipped my hat off. I'm trying to psych him out, and he just dinks me down the middle. I'll go to my left. There we go, and that's the final result.
4-1. Easy peasy. 3-0 half time. Yeah.
AFC Wooten's player of the day. Here he is. Wooten's man of the match.
Here are the results from the other fixtures in our division. Carisbrook beat Knighton 3-1. East Cowes Vic's Reserves beat Seaview 2-0. Newchurch lost 10-0 to Osborne Coburg. And Yarmouth lost 6-0 to Ventnor. Here is how the league table stands then after one game. Coburg top with that goal difference. Ventnor in second. Obviously we got no points on the board yet because the FA haven't gifted us them, which they will do somewhere throughout the week once it's sorted. Here's a question for everybody. Obviously, Newchurch got tonked 10-0 first game of the season. Will they field a side against Hyde Park FC next week? What do you reckon in the comments? Leave it below. If you have liked the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the season. We will be back next Saturday with another game. We're at home to Newchurch. Hope everybody has a good week, and remember, up the fucking park.